Listen, in the Airbnb game, you've got to watch your back. From simple oversights that slowly bleed your bookings to critical errors that can literally destroy your entire business overnight, the risks are truly everywhere. I just watched a host lose their entire income stream because they made one of these mistakes. And honestly, they might not recover from what happened to them. So today, I'm going to expose 8 of the biggest mistakes killing Airbnb hosts, ranking them from mildly annoying all the way to downright business destroying, with each getting their own damage rating from 1 to 10. And spoiler alert, the worst one has literally ended entire hosting careers. But here's the good news. For every one of these mistakes, there's a simple fix that you can implement today, and I'll even give you the exact steps at the end so that you can screenshot them. This will help save you from getting burned and keep you from becoming another cautionary tale. And stick around till the very end, because if you aren't making any of these mistakes yourself, I've got a free gift for you that's bigger than a coffee maker and smaller than an iPhone. Hi, I'm James Fedek, co-author of Airbnb for Dummies and one of the world's leading short-term rental educators. Over my 8 years of hosting through every market cycle, I've personally managed dozens of listings while earning a full-time income myself and traveling the world full-time. I've been featured in some of the world's biggest publications and helped thousands of hosts to level up their hosting. Through B&B Mastery, I've helped over 800 hosts to optimize their business, plus helped over 700 people launch successful co-hosting careers. I'm here to help you with your short-term rental. Let's start with number 8, forgetting to check off your amenities. Here's how this kills you. You've got an amazing hot tub, a fully equipped kitchen, maybe high-speed Wi-Fi, the works. But your Airbnb backend, you forgot to actually check the boxes for those amenities. So when guests are searching with filters, which is how most people find listings these days, your property doesn't show up. On Vrbo, this is especially deadly because their search algorithm is heavily weighted towards amenity filters. When guests search for properties with hot tubs, your listing gets buried down on page 7, even though you've got the best hot tub in town. Now you might think this is just a minor oversight, but here's what happens. Lower search ranking means fewer impressions. Fewer impressions means fewer clicks. Fewer clicks, fewer bookings, and then fewer bookings means you're slowly bleeding money while wondering why your beautiful property just isn't performing well. The fix is embarrassingly simple. Go through every single amenity checkbox in your listing's back end. If you have it, check it. And even if you think you checked it, go and double check. I've seen issues where the boxes get unchecked mysteriously with platform updates. And that's why I'm giving this a damage level 2 out of 10. Why so low? Because while it hurts your performance, it's a gradual decline and the fix takes literally 2 minutes. Once you check those boxes, your search visibility improves immediately. Now, number 7 is writing a wall of text for your description. Picture this. Potential guest is browsing through dozens of listings. They click on yours and they like it. They're unsure about the size of the bed in the master, so they head to your description for the answer and they're hit with a massive paragraph that looks like a novel. What do? They bounce off the page. They move on to the next listing that actually looks readable. Here's the truth. Guests don't read descriptions, they scan them. They're looking for specific information quickly. Can they bring pets? Is there parking? What's the Wi-Fi situation? When you bury this crucial information in paragraph form, guests can't find what they need and they assume you don't have it. I see this constantly. Hosts writing these beautiful flowing descriptions about their property's history and the local area. Meanwhile, guests are desperately scanning for bullet points about amenities and house rules. It's like writing a poem when people need a grocery list. The protection here is simple. Structure your description with clear headers and bullet points. Kitchen amenities get their own section with bullet points. Sleeping arrangements, get bullet points. House rules, get bullet points. Make it scannable, not readable. I'm giving this a damage level 3 out of 10 because while it affects your conversion rate, it doesn't kill your search visibility. People still find your listing, they just don't book it as often. Now on to number 6, neglecting photo captions. This one drives me crazy because literally every single guest who views your listing will see these captions, yet most hosts completely ignore them. It's like having a billboard and leaving it blank. Here's what most hosts don't realize. Photo captions are your chance to answer questions before guests even think of them. That photo of your living room, caption it with 32-inch smart TV with Netflix, Amazon Prime, and cable included. That kitchen shot, caption with fully equipped kitchen with coffee maker, blender, and all the cooking essentials. Without captions, guests are left guessing. Is that a smart TV or just a regular one? Does the kitchen have everything that we need to actually cook? Can they actually use the outdoor space? This uncertainty leads to more messages, more hesitation, and ultimately fewer bookings. I know a host who increased her booking rate by 10% just by adding detailed captions to all of her photos. Same listing, same photos, just better captions that actually answered guest questions proactively. The protection strategy is really straightforward. Caption every single photo with relevant details that guests actually care about. Don't describe what they can see with their eyes, tell them what they can't see. Damage level on this one is a 4 out of 10 because this affects every guest experience and decision-making process, but it's not going to tank your listing overnight. Now, number 5 is not responding to negative reviews. And oh boy, this one hits different because it's about your reputation, and in the short-term rental game, reputation is everything. When you get a negative review and you don't respond, future guests see that as confirmation that the complaint was valid. Here's what happens in a guest's mind. They see a bad review about cleanliness. They scroll down expecting to see your response explaining what happened or how you fixed it, and then there's nothing. Radio silence. That tells them you either don't care about guest experience or you can't defend your property. I've seen listings with one unresponded negative review lose dozens of bookings because future guests assume the worst. The crazy part, sometimes the negative review was completely unreasonable or flat out untruthful, but silence made it look legitimate. Here's your protection protocol. Respond to every negative review professionally and promptly. Thank them for the feedback, address their specific concerns, and explain any steps you've taken to improve. Even if the guest was completely unreasonable, your response isn't for them, it's for future guests reading the review. For example, it could be something like, "Thank you for your feedback. We take cleanliness very seriously and have since implemented additional quality checks with our clean team to ensure this doesn't happen again. We appreciate the opportunity you've given us to improve even further." The damage level here is 5 out of 10 because one unresponded negative review can create a compounding effect where future guests avoid your listing, leading to lower occupancy and reduced revenue over time. Now, number 4 is requesting reimbursement before getting the guest review. This one's especially dangerous now because of Airbnb's policy changes, and it shows how one tactical mistake can have permanent consequences. Here's the scenario. A guest damages something, you document it, you request reimbursement through Airbnb's resolution center. You do this before the guest leaves their review. The guest then gets angry about the reimbursement request and leaves a scathing 1-star review in retaliation. In the old days, you could get these retaliatory reviews removed because they were clearly linked to the damage claim. Not anymore. Airbnb changed their review removal policies, and now these revenge reviews are basically permanent. I know a host who requested $200 for a damaged coffee table and ended up with a 1-star review that tanked their search ranking for months. The kicker? The guest admitted in the review that they were upset about the damage charge. The protection strategy here is timing. Always wait for the review period to close before submitting any reimbursement requests. Either encourage your guests to leave a review before you submit the request and then go on a request reimbursement, or just run down the clock. After 14 days, you're in the clear. You gotta be really intentional though, because your opportunity to request reimbursement will end soon as well. This gets a damage level 6 out of 10 because retaliatory 1-star reviews can seriously damage your listing's performance for months. Now, number 3 is choosing the wrong cover photo. This one's brutal because your cover photo determines whether people even click on your listing. Doesn't matter how amazing your property is, how competitive your pricing is, or how great your reviews are. If your cover photo doesn't grab attention, you're gonna be invisible. Here's how the platform algorithms work. They track your click-through rate, which is the percentage of people who see your listing and then actually click on it. Low click-through rate tells the algorithm that your listing isn't appealing, so then they show it to fewer people. It's a death spiral. Bad cover photo leads to fewer clicks. Fewer clicks lead to lower search ranking. Lower search ranking leads to even fewer views. I've seen identical properties in the same area with drastically different performance, and the one difference was the cover photo. One host used a dark interior shot, the other used a bright exterior shot with the pool visible. Same amenities, same pricing, virtually identical listing, but the exterior photo got 3 times more clicks. Here's the protection protocol. Your cover photo should be the absolute best shot you have that immediately communicates your property's main selling point. Beach house, show the exterior with the ocean view. City apartment, show your best room with great lighting. Always avoid dark photos, cluttered spaces, or photos that don't immediately tell guests what kind of experience they're gonna get. The damage level is 7 out of 10 because your cover photo affects every single potential booking. Get this wrong, and you could have the best property in the market, but still struggle with low occupancy. Number 2 is not having professional photos. This one baffles me because it's the difference between a profitable business and a struggling one. Yet hosts constantly try to cut corners here. Your photos aren't just for show. They're your entire sales presentation. Here's the brutal reality. Guests book based on what they see, not what you describe. You can have the most amazing property description in the world, but if your photos look like they were taken by an amateur, nobody's gonna be booking. I've seen hosts with beautiful properties struggle for months because their photos made their place look underwhelming. A $300 photo shoot can easily generate thousands in additional revenue within the first 12 months alone. The fix is non-negotiable. Hire a professional photographer who specializes in short-term rentals. Not your cousin with a nice camera, not a general real estate photographer, someone who understands how to market Airbnb properties and make them look irresistible. Yes, it'll cost you money up front, but it's the highest ROI investment you'll make in your entire hosting business. This gets a damage level 8 out of 10 because poor photos affect every aspect of your listing performance. Search ranking, click-through rate, booking conversion, and the nightly rates you can command. And here it is. Number 1, the platform dependency mistake. This one's a real nightmare because it can end your entire business literally overnight. And most hosts don't realize how vulnerable they are until it's already too late. Here's how platform dependency destroys hosts. You build your entire business on Airbnb. You get comfortable with the income. You rely on it for your mortgage payments. And then bam, platform suspension, algorithm change, or policy update wipes out your bookings instantly. No warning, no appeal process that actually works, just game over. This happened to a host I know who had been successfully hosting for 4 years. Perfect account status, hundreds of 5-star reviews, consistent income of $8,000 per month. Then Airbnb updated their policies, suspended his listing without warning, and canceled all his future reservations. They went from profitable to losing money on their mortgages in a single month. Here's the truth. Some hosts get their accounts suspended for violations they didn't even know they committed. Maybe a guest falsely accused them of discrimination. Maybe they unknowingly violated a local regulation. Maybe the platform just made a mistake. Doesn't matter. Once you're suspended, your income stops immediately. And good luck getting a human to actually review your case. The protection here is absolutely critical. Never, ever depend on a single platform for all your bookings. List your properties on Airbnb, Vrbo, Booking.com, and create your own direct booking website. Use channel management software to sync your calendars so you don't get double bookings, but make sure you have multiple income streams. Even better, start collecting guest email addresses and building relationships for direct rebookings. That way, you're not just diversifying platforms, you're building your own customer base that no platform can ever take away from you. This gets a damage level 10 out of 10 because platform dependency can literally end your business overnight. Now look, I know this stuff can seem overwhelming when you're already managing properties and dealing with guests, but here's the truth. One day spent fixing these mistakes can save you from losing everything you've built. You didn't get into hosting to become a victim of easily preventable mistakes. So don't let these errors destroy what you've worked so hard to create. Here's your protection checklist. Feel free to screenshot this. If you want to protect your hosting business long-term and avoid these costly mistakes, you need the right systems and the right knowledge. That's exactly what we provide inside B&B Tribe. We have detailed listing optimization checklists that prevent these exact mistakes. We've got professional photography guides that show you exactly what shots to get, and multi-platform setup training that protects you from platform dependency. B&B Tribe also includes our complete listing creation templates that prevent description and amenity mistakes, our reputation management system that helps you handle negative reviews like a pro, and our direct booking setup training that frees you up from platform control. Plus, you'll join hundreds of hosts like Sarah, who went from guest favorite to top 10% of listings on Airbnb, and Andrew, who hit 80% occupancy right from the get-go. The link to join B&B Tribe is in the description down below. Protect your business before these mistakes cost you thousands. And if you made it through the entire gauntlet of this video without making any of these mistakes yourself, drop a comment down below and I'll hook you up with a free month-long trial of B&B Tribe. If you did make any of these mistakes or have others to add to the list, drop them in the comments and let me know down below. Your experience might save another host from disaster. And hey, if this video helped you understand these risks, like the video. And hey, if this video helped you understand these risks, like the video, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. Every week, I'm breaking down real world challenges that Airbnb hosts face with solutions that actually work.